Alright. So, we are in the car. I don't know how safe this is, but I have both hands on the wheel, and the phone is mounted, so I'm not touching anything other than the wheel. I am looking down, but I think that's okay. Um, have an eye on the road at all times. Be safe. Drive. First things first. That's what they tell you when you're learning to be a pilot. That's the very first rule is to fly. You must be a you must fly the plane. All the other stuff, all the instructions and everything, that comes last. You want to make sure that the plane stays flying. You are in control of the airplane at all times. Um, okay, so let's go through the checklist. It is Saturday, December 12th. It's almost 10 o'clock in the morning. It's raining. It's 45 degrees. Um, my plans for the day is to go to Amazon Flex to get a block, and then from there deliver those packages. Make $72 within 4 hour window, um, and then go to the grocery, buy some rolled oats with flax milk and almond ginger butter, blueberries, and some cinnamon. Go to the vegan uh, meetup. Have a late New Year brunch. Looks like there's going to be about 35 of us. We're going in Germantown to a uh, community. I guess I don't know what you call that. Community. It's not community center. It's within a community. It's like a event area. And then once that is over, I'm gonna try to make it over. I'm going to Kai's birthday in Cryville for um, it's a jump party, big trampoline uh, building full of trampolines. Do that, and then invite squad. This is me. I'm gonna do this now. But anywho, yeah. So going to Amazon. Hopefully by the end of the day, I'll be able to make around, I want to say at least 150, ideally 100 or $200, but just depends on the situation of the day. I might not even get to work with Fight Squad today. I'm not scheduled for the day, but more than likely they'll be busy enough to where they could use me. So real light traffic. Uh, Almost to the river. I'm over here by the refinery. Vesco. I'm not remembering the name of the business. My dad worked on it with his brother and his uncle. Uh, the day it caught fire, it almost exploded. That was probably 30 years ago. Um, I'm about 15 minutes away from where I live, over where my grandfather is, where my dad grew up. It's considered East Memphis. This is considered downtown. So I just started watching a video about how water is pretty much everywhere, You go out into outer space. I can't remember the name of the guy that came up with this idea, but he's in my videos on YouTube on my history, and he basically says, okay, if space is a vacuum, where does it begin? Show me where a vacuum starts, and that's his argument for the vacuum. Space is not a vacuum, uh, and then he says, science has been showing us that water is everywhere in space. They do it in little droplets, pun intended, just here and there. Oh, they found water on Mars. Oh, they found water on the moon. Oh, there's water in the Kuiper Belt, in the Oort cloud. So basically, it's just we're totally surrounded by water. Um, so yeah, no vacuum in space. It's water out there. Supposedly, they're saying that there's water on the sun. Same video from YouTube. They're finding that when the sun ejaculates, the ejaculate turns into water. Uh, so ejaculate ejects. So yeah, we are inundated in space of water, H2O. And I've just heard too that when chemical, a lot of most chemical reactions, there's H2O involved, there's water involved. So pretty much all the processes of life has some form of water involved. Lots of water. Oh, it's not full. Alright, so I'm pulling up to old Amazon. We're here to make our deliveries. And then off to the vegan meetup. And then to Kai's birthday we go. Um, so I'm going to show you my microgreens harvested this morning. Can't really tell. Those are arugula. And then I have, which basically looks exactly the same but a little bit larger. Um, those are what are they? Radish. And the cool thing about these things are you'll grow them in your microgreens setup, and then you'll dump the tray to get rid of the soil to clean the tray for another set of soil and seeds. And those seeds that didn't sprout or did sprout and you didn't harvest, you throw them out in the yard and they grow. I pulled out of the ground a foot, 12-inch long radish. It's pretty neat. So double, triple whammy. Well, I'm here. No one else is. I'm late. Okay, I'll see you later.